Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you want to know how I did this simple little daytime casual look, it'll be on in a second. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday, or whatever day it is that you're watching this. I have put my hair up in some Velcro rollers after I blow dry my hair to give it a little bit of body, a little lift, kind of straighten out my hair, give it more of a wave than a curl. And I wanted to do a little kind of a easy peasy get ready with me. I'm going to put a little bit of this Golden Nectar by Nest, New York. It is one of my favorite scents. And I'm very bad at describing scents, so if you want a description, you can just look it up under Nest, N-E-S-T. Okay, let's get started with the face. I am going to use the foundation Il Maquillage, and this is in the color 35, and it's Woke Up This Way. Now I want to put a little bit of a primer, and I like this one by Flower Beauty. It's the Skin Smooth Hydro Pop Primer, and I just put like one little pump like that. I blend it all with my fingers and put it like in the middle area of my face. I feel like when I use this primer, my foundation just goes on smoother. I don't have a problem with foundation wearing fast. What wears fast on me is blush. Let a little bit of a tickle in my throat. And I hope this lighting is okay. I have my windows open, and I do have the little light on my vanity. Now we're going to take this foundation. This is how I like to use it. I don't use it with a sponge. I like to use it with a foundation brush like this. I shake it up, and then I put one pump right on it, and I dab it on the areas that I want more coverage, and then I blend it out. And I like using like one pump to start, because you can always build up where in areas where maybe you need more coverage, whether it's redness or scarring, hyperpigmentation, whatever it is. And I don't really go under the eyes with this foundation. I find that I like using the concealer that I use better under there. And this is one of those foundations that the longer you wear it, the better it looks on your skin. Now I'm going to put just a tiny bit more, and I'm going to put it on the areas where I have some darkness that I just want to cover better, and a little bit of redness there on my nose. This is the second time that I'm trying this foundation. I bought some in the beginning of the year, and I liked it. And then I tried some other ones that I didn't like so much. So recently I ordered, because you can't buy this in the store, I ordered another bottle, and the more I use it, the more I like it. Now I'm gonna let that just settle for a second, and I'm going to do a little bit of bronze touring. And what I mean by is like I'm contouring and bronzing at the same time. I personally don't like the the contour colors that have that grayish. I think they make me they just don't complement the looks that I like to do. So what I like to do is to take this Milk Baked Matte Bronzer, and I've used this before, and I do like a backwards kind of rounded L. I go here and there, here and there, and don't go underneath here because I'm going to blend it out. Then I take, sorry, my dad needed me. Then I take this and I just go to town with blending it out. You might say, well, why are you blending it so much. I don't want that like direct line of the brown bronzer. I just want like a light. I'm trying to think it in my head and it won't come out. I just want it blended out really well, because once I have all my makeup on, it will look a little bit more contoured and bronzed. And I'm going to put a little bit here, and then I'm going to do a little bit on my nose. I've tried a lot of stick bronzers, and this is my favorite. It's a good color for me, and also it's nice and compact, fit in like any makeup bag, and I think it does a nice job. I'm putting more warmth into my face too, because I do have lighter skin, and I want a little bit of a bronze look, but not too heavy. Kind of like I just went out in the sun for a little bit, but not the whole day. Okay, now I'm going to do some blush. I've been really liking this Danessa Myricks Wet Wet Balm, and it's in the color Rosewater. And for this, I just take my fingers and I go along the cheekbones. And this is one of those products that you can use as an eyeshadow too. And you can probably use it as a lip color, but I just use it for a nice, healthy glow. Specifically on my cheeks. And then I bring it up. So it has like a little healthy looking glow. Sometimes I put a little bit on my nose like I'm doing right now. I need a tissue. It's very creamy and it's really easy to work with. Now I want to set that with a powder product. So I'm just going to go in with this new product to me by Joa. It's a Korean skincare brand. I hate when they put these stickers on the top, but it's the Airlight Soft Blush. Airlight Soft Powder Blush in Pink Dahlia. And I want to set that Danessa Myricks product that I use. It's not the exact same color, it's different, but it goes so nice together. Now this is very pigmented, so like that one thing, and then I pat it on my hand. Otherwise, you're gonna have like a clown looking blush. And I'm not going to put any of this on my nose, just sticking to my cheekbones. And I might put a little bit like right here. And you can put as much or as little as you want. I have just been enjoying like light layers of makeup. Now I want to set that. I, for a little bit, was using the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I find that it has too much of like a sheen to it. So I went back. Can I ever be organized when I do these? I went back to my powder that I'm trying to find. I should have laid everything out, but it was just kind of a spur of the moment. I'm going to do my makeup and I can't find it now. 1 second. I found my tried and true Charlotte Tilbury. I have had so many of these that I lost count. You can see I've hit pan, and this is in the color 2 medium. I'm almost never a medium anymore, but for this one they run real light. And I'm going to put some powder first on my T-zone, around my nose, and then I'm going to put a little bit on my cheeks, but not a lot. And I like to use this big fluffy brush because it's not going to put a ton of product. And I feel that doing this sets my makeup without making it look dry and cakey. Now I'm going to go in with concealer. I find doing this method where I put the foundation and the powder and everything first before the concealer better, because I'm not using as much concealer. When I go in with the concealer first, which I also should have taken out, oh there it is, I find that I put way too much. Okay, this is the House Labs, and I finally got the color that I need, and that is 21 Light Medium Neutral. And now this product goes a long way. I start with a dot there and a dot there. Then I'm going to take a nice blending brush and I'm going to tap and blend. And I start in the inner corner to brighten that up because I have darkness, and then I take whatever's on the brush and I bring it out to the outer corner where I have darkness. Now, if you do not have darkness here, you don't need to brighten it up. We're just putting it on this area where I want to brighten up my under eyes, and it's not too much. Now, I have a little bit of darkness here that I like to brighten up too. So I put a couple dots there. And there, actually I put 3. And I'm doing this with a very light hand. Just circles and blending it out. Now it's not going to completely cover it, but I don't want it completely covered. I just want this area brightened up a little bit. And wherever I see darkness, I'm going to lightly tap, and I'm going to put a little bit around my nose too. I just start out with very little so that it doesn't get all caked up. And you might say, well, why don't you put your concealer and then set everything? I just like the way this blends better once I have the powder on. And now my face is sort of done. I feel like it looks a little blotchy here. So I'm going to go back with my foundation brush and just blend right here. And then I'm going to go back with that blush brush and just tap over the top. Because I don't want to remove it all, but I just wanted to get rid of that little kind of blotchiness. I have some textured skin, and that's fine. Most of us do. I don't like to use too heavy products on my face because, like I said, it just gets cakey and looks horrible. Now let's move on to the eyes, but before we do that, I need a little bit of not a color for my lip, but they're feeling a little dry. So I'm going to take this little gloss. It's just a beautiful clear color, and I'm lucky enough where I have pigmented lips, so I can get away with wearing just a gloss and not a full-on lip color. But if you have very pale lips, I would go with a gloss that has a little bit of a tint to it. All right. I tried a new mascara, which I'm loving, and I can't wait to purchase the large size. This is the Tower 28, and I think it's Samantha Riley. She recommended this, and she got it as a recommendation from someone that subscribes to her. Now, the eyelash curler, my good old eyelash curler. I'm going to curl the lashes. Today's a casual day, so I might just go with a little bit of mascara and not worry about eyeshadow, but we'll see. I never really have my looks totally planned out because I kind of just go by how if I like the way they're looking, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. This is a really nice mascara. It makes the lashes very long. Also gives them some volume, which I like because I like the length and I like the volume. Really nice to put on too. The wand just glides through the lashes. And even later on, if I want to do a touch up, my lashes take to the product really well. Let me go back up to the top. There. I might go back and add another coat. See how pretty they are, or how pretty the mascara makes my lashes look. I want a little bit of a color on my eyelash on my eyelids. I'm gonna go in with this Laura Geller. It's the Seasonal Staples Wildflower Wishes, and I got this in a Ipsy box. And I'm just gonna take fluffy brush like this, and I want to go in with like a lighter brown, so I'm going to go in with that color, and that's called Marigold. And I'm just going up to the crease, blending it out, and whatever way you're comfortable blending it, do it. Like I say, if you make a mistake, there's always makeup remover. It's makeup, you don't need to take it so serious. Okay, that gives a little bit of wash of color. And then with the same palette, there is a really pretty dark, like a chocolate brown. It's called Zinnia. I'm going to take this angled brush. I'm not going to put anything on it, but I'm going to put it right in the shadow. And I'm going to go along my top lash line and use it as an eyeliner. And that gives a little more definition to the lashes and the lash line. This is like a play it by ear makeup look that I'm doing. And then I go back. If you wanted, you can take this brush, you can wet it with a little bit of water, dip it into the palette, and make it more of like a darker liner. But I want this to be kind of like a smoky-ish look. And then I just go like this and kind of smoke it out. You can also take a pencil brush, which is like this, and you can smoke it out like that. I don't want that line to be too perfect or too, I'm trying to think of the phrase, like not too perfect, kind of like a smudgy line, like I've had that on for a while and it's like melted into my skin. Okay. Now I'm going to go back just quickly with the mascara. Put some mascara on. And then I'm going to take a spoolie that I use specifically to run through my brows, get rid of any powder or product that has gotten into them, sort of clean them up. And then I'm going to use my NYX Stick It, or is that Slick It? Stick It. And it's like a brown mascara. Oops. See, I just smudged, but I just took my finger and removed it. No big deal. And I usually keep like tissues or a makeup remover wipe on my vanity for times like that maybe my finger didn't remove it all and I needed something stronger. So that's just kind of a light casual look. I took these rollers, like I said, after I blow dried my hair, just to kind of give it a little bit of a lift. I find that if I straighten my hair or make it wavy, the style will last pretty good for a couple days. If I go with my natural curl, I have to re-wet it and restyle it every day. Take that out, push back, and of course I forgot my brush. Oh, there's another clip back here. But when you use rollers like this, you can really like hand style. Push that down. Now I've got some bounce to my hair. I'm going to put a little bit of spray and then I'm done. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And I hope that you're doing well, and take care of yourself. See you soon. Bye.